Today we're going to learn what our mouth does when we make all the sounds that we need to talk. We're going to feel exactly what our mouth does when we make each sound. And we're going to describe that feeling. We're even going to see if we can make up some new names for sounds that describe what our mouth does to make the sound. All right, let's learn what the letter K and the letter G sounds look like when our mouth is moving to make those sounds. We call these two sounds scrapers or throat stops. The back portion of our tongue lifts up to touch the roof of our mouth and then drop down. Take a look as I make the sounds for letter K and letter G. K, k, g, g. Take a closer look at my mouth as I make those sounds. K, k, k. Okay, now it's your turn to make that sound. Do it along with me or with your teacher. Let's take a closer look at a couple pictures of our mouth making those sounds. For letter K, one of the ways that I like to learn my letter sounds is by remembering an action that can go with that letter sound. It helps me remember it better. So for example, for the sound for letter K, I like to pretend that I'm flying a kite. Like as in kite. The letter C also makes the K sound. We call that C a hard C. To learn how to remember the hard C sound, I think of a word that starts with hard C, like cat. And I think of the sign language we use for cat, because doing an action helps me remember some of the letter sounds better. For cat, you can take one hand or even both hands, and pinching these fingers together, you put them at your cheeks and you pull them out like you're pulling a cat's whiskers. You can have your fingers up or you can have your fingers down. You can do it with one hand or you can do it with both. Cat. Meow. Cat. Hard C. Take a closer look at my mouth as I make those sounds. G, g, g. My tongue touches the top of my mouth and drops down. Okay, now it's your turn to make that sound. Do it along with me or with your teacher. G, 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 g. Let's take a closer look at a couple pictures of our mouth making those sounds. For letter G. G, 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 g. Sometimes to help me learn my letter sounds better, I like to think of an action that can go with that letter sound. It just helps me remember them better. So for example, for the letter G, g, I like to do this as if I'm seeing water gurgle down the drain. G, 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 g. G, 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 gurgle, g, g, gurgle, g, 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 like as in gurgle.